Okay, there's a quick way to evaluate a stock's financials. And here we have an example of a stock that has really good financials. And so we're going to take a minute to dig in here and show you what Google is showing us. But just wanted to say that this system that I've employed here is super fast. Like, you can check this in just like 2 minutes on Yahoo Finance and be done with your job here. As to like not deciding if you're going to buy this stock, maybe you do want to dig in deeper on the financial statements here, but just seeing if it's even something you want to watch. Because if there's a miss in any of these, I move on. I don't get involved with that stock. I move on to greener pastures. So what I am doing is I go to Yahoo Finance, I click in the ticker, and then I click on this blue button that says financials. After that, it brings up the annual earnings and revenue. And it gives you like so much more data than what I'm showing here. This is a screen capture of just the basic lines that I want to look after. And I'm only going on the top line here, and I'm looking for the total revenue. And I'm watching every year and making sure that number is going up. Up, 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 up. That's what I want to see, because it means the company is pulling in more and more and more revenue every year. That's exactly what I want to see. So here we look at the number goes from 182 to 257, 282, 307, and then the projection of 318 for this 2024. So that all looks good to me. That's all growing. And this amount of money that they're pulling in is really impressive. It's a lot of cash. The next thing that I do is I go to gross profit. So we have our total revenue. We have the cost of our revenue, which is like how much did running the company cost? And then we have our profit, like how much profit did they make? Same thing. I want to make sure that the profit is going up, 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 up every year. And if it's not, I'm not interested, because I only want to be in stocks that are spectacular. And this stock is showing spectacular total revenue and gross profit. So we look at gross profit, 97, 146, like that's a huge jump. Wow, that's impressive. 156, 174, and 181. Everything looks good here. Again, like don't go on the comments and criticize me that I didn't evaluate these stocks like enough on these financial statements to get involved with it. What I am saying is that this is a really great starting point. And honestly, I honestly do not go much deeper than this. If it is passing all my other metrics, and the stock, it pays a dividend, the stock charts are rising, and then it has good financials, and then some other metrics that I'm looking for, I will like put this on my watch list, and I will buy some shares. All right. Now we're going to look at a stock's financials that are bad. Again, we're going to go to Hood, because I would like to review some of the same stocks so that you can see the correlation between earnings and revenue and what happens to that stock price, because that's what the institutions are doing. So you need to be able to do that too. Okay, so we're going to go across the total revenue, and it's 958, 1815, 1358, 1,000, 18 and 20. So that's all up. Okay, cool. Then gross profit, 721, 1,403. Whoa, what just happened? Something happened. Something did not work out at Hood in 2022. So first thing is 958 to 18 to 30. Okay, so they took in less money here in 2022. That's not good. Okay, and then they recovered somewhat in 2023, and they look like they're continuing to recover. Okay, it's good that they're continuing to recover, but I wouldn't buy this stock unless all of these years were perfect, all going up. There was an exception I made in 2020 because of COVID, but there's no exceptions to the rule now. There's no reason why this stock shouldn't be doing well. There's no like overlying factor in the whole world that should make an exception for the stock as to why it should be behaving poorly. It should be behaving well. The market is pretty awesome right now. Gross profit, 721. This goes up to there and then down. So I'm like, what the heck happened, right? So this is just bad. This is bad. It's also bad because if you look at this 18 number versus this 13 number, on a percentage basis, they did really bad keeping their money. So maybe they were investing in new products and services. Maybe they just made some bad decisions in how to use their money. I'm not sure because I wasn't following this stock on Yahoo Finance. But if you were at the time, you could have followed this story and known what the problems were. And if you were following this stock at the time, it would have given you a really good financial education as to what had gone wrong here. And you would know off the top of your mind from reading it that, hey, I remember what happened to Hood back then and why this happened. And that's what the waterfall effect from reading Yahoo Finance will give you over time. So do you see how these concepts are sort of layering themselves on as a system that you can follow and use to your advantage? That's what I hope these videos are explaining to you. So we will get into the next section now in the next video on staying on top of trends.